What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? As y'all can see, we got some different scenery for y'all today. I'm over here in Summit, South Dakota. Just got finished dropping at Watertown, South Dakota. My truck has been giving me issue after issue after issue. So let me get this paperwork figured out real quick, guys, and I'm gonna come right back and we'll talk about it.
I've been doing this for a long time. Baby, you watching me for a while now.
Alright, so look. My truck for about the past I would say it's been going on about 2 weeks, right? Let me get this hill assist off. These Volvos, man, I think I like Kenworth better. But I've been thinking, it's been like negative, sorry guys. It's been like negative 40, negative 30, and it's just been like a real deep freeze over here. We just got out of it this little bit towards the last weekend that just passed. So we were thinking that I was froze, right? So I poured some antifreeze, airline antifreeze. I got that poured down in my tank, or so I thought was my tank, right? But all along, come to find out, I've been pouring it in the wrong spot. However, it was working. So there's a line, I'm going to show you guys later what I'm talking about. There's a line in a T680. I'm not in my truck right now. I'm in a different truck, so I can't show you. But there's a line. There's two lines on your air compressor, right? There's one that goes to the governor, and you got your main. Well, the main, the one that goes to the governor, I've been pouring it in there because we've been thinking, hey, the governor's probably froze. It's got water in there, and boom. So we were creating another issue, right? So pouring that in there, and I've been able to cruise, right? So like, let's say I can get if I pick up a load at the yard, I can make it to my destination just fine. And the crazy thing is, as soon as I hit my destination, that's when I would lose my air. I'll start losing air. And so we start putting it into the main, right? And boom, you're putting it in the main, because when it is froze or whatever was happening, when I dumped that airline antifreeze into the main, it would sound like it was clogged up, right? Like it wasn't getting enough, like definitely something was there. And so we pour that stuff in there, and then it go from to go zoop, and just like it would just take or just unthaw whatever was there, right? And I've been riding and gliding, but every time I get somewhere where I'm going, the air would drop and it wouldn't hold. So a long story short, I was in Minot and the same thing happened. Now, before I got to Minot, because I had a Williston run, we took it to the shop, and they changed the air dryer. They put antifreeze in the tanks itself. When I got to Minot, I froze up, or whatever happened, it did the same thing. My air couldn't get that up, and I was on the side of the road for a little bit there. Then I was able to eventually move down to the Flying J. I had a flatbed load, and then I take off the side of the steps so I can access my tanks. And man, I did post a a short of what came out. I hope y'all checked that out. Man, it was a lot of water, moisture of some sort. But that was moisture. I mean, that was mainly antifreeze, right? So we got that all out of there, right? And then recently, we still going on the whole week of issues. So I went down to South Dakota, to Rapid City. I got my load just fine, picked it up. I got to the yard. I started hitting my brakes. Once I started using my brakes, because I got into the city, that's when my air was low. And when my fan turns on and my my water temperature is not over 200, I know that my air pressure is low. If y'all been watching my channel, y'all know what I mean when I say that. So boom, I got there. I did a little banging on the the air dry. I'm thinking I'm froze, and mind you, it's 50 degrees in Rapid City. So I'm like, there's no way I'm froze, right? And once I got to a place called Enning, I think it's called Enning or Enning, South Dakota. I had to shut down. I made it over there, and up front was making a noise like a woo 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 woo, like just a terrible noise. And I was like, yeah, that's got to be the air compressor, because, and again, we got another governor, changed it out, right? And the next morning came, so I laid down. I was like, I'm done, man. I've been under this truck 30,000 times in a week. I'm tired. I'm just gonna go to bed. If it air up, it don't, I'll deal with it in the morning. So morning came, nothing. And so we ran down to father-in-law came, and eventually I had his semi. This semi I'm in right now, and I ran down to Gillette, and then I shot down to a Freightliner dealer. So we got an air dryer. We were thinking it was that. Boom, okay. And the air was on 50 psi. So I'm nervous. I don't want to drive like that, right? So he did, and he made it all the way to Lemon, South Dakota. So I posted another short. We changed the air dryer. I had to get under there and take the whole thing apart. This is the whole assembly kit, right? And long story short, we got that done. It wasn't it, and it was acting like it was working. It aired up. It started purging just right. And I'm like, so it could have been that too. Also, an issue with the air dryer system, being as though the air brake antifreeze is terrible, it's harsh on your system there, right? So that was that. I wound up making it to Bismarck. Got it in the shop last night. They texted, yep, it was the air compressor. So I got a phone call. I'm gonna hit y'all right back. All right, guys. So we back in. So wherever I left off at, what I was saying was we got it in. And last night I got a message from the dealer, Kenworth, and that's when they said that there's a piston in there inside that compressor that kept getting stuck. They couldn't get it to pop, so they got it, the new one in, and it was all under warranty. So that was like, just, man, that's nice. Warranties, man. If you guys have a truck, man, if you don't have a warranty, because this shit gets expensive, guys. You see? So whatever you guys got to do, just get it done with it as far as warranty. Because if you don't have the capital, it's gonna, man, you know how much an air compressor costs? You can get one cheap. Yes, you can. But if you need one ASAP and you go into the dealer, good luck to you, man. But we're here. We're cruising along. My truck will be done when I get back to the yard. I got about 7 hours and some change on my weekly clock. And I can't wait to test my truck out to actually make sure it's working properly. Because, man, like the last couple of weeks, man, I've been just on edge. Every time I get in the truck, man, I be like, man, something about to happen, something about to break. So I'm glad we got it fixed though. But I'm gonna turn y'all around here in a minute.
We've been living in sin.
Damn, what y'all doing in here, YouTube? What y'all doing in here, man? Oh man, so today I'm in a wedding, so I gotta go get suited and booted. I'll talk to y'all in a minute. Peace.